Hello, starseeds, superheroes, and magical friends, and welcome to the latest installation of the Sacred Soma Supplement Seminar, the series. On today's episode, we are going to be discussing an immune powerhouse, turkey tail mushrooms. And not only do these beautiful mushrooms offer a whole host of health benefits to your body, but they are also a star ingredient in our Formula One Soma supplements. If you've ever taken a hike in the woods, you've probably seen plenty of turkey tail mushrooms because they grow abundantly on dead and fallen trees. For centuries, our human family has leveraged this immune powerhouse to live and function optimally, especially as it comes to our immune system functions. And so, on today's Soma Supplement Seminar, let's get to know all about this powerhouse mushroom ally to us, the turkey tail mushroom. Okay, everyone, welcome to the Sacred Soma Supplement Seminar presentation, all about the health benefits of turkey tail mushrooms. And so let's get to know turkey tail mushroom a little bit better. Hi, I'm Turkey Tail Mushroom, and you have seen me on many of your hikes since I can grow on pretty much any dead tree trunk or stump. I have an array of fall colors, like the span of turkey feathers. One of the most vivid colors is typically bright green and is actually algae. I have been used as early as the 15th century during the Ming Dynasty in China and come from the Trimestis versicolor family, formerly Coloris versicolor, or also known as cloud mushroom. Without further ado, let's get into 4 main benefits of turkey tail mushrooms. I have pulled out 4 main benefits that have a lot of good research behind them. There are, of course, more than 4 specific benefits, but this is just how I've chosen to categorize them for the benefits of this presentation. So let's start with number 1. Number 1 being immune system support. I've already prefaced that in the introduction, but immune system support is definitely one of the main reasons why we have leveraged turkey tail mushrooms in our formulations for supplements. Number 2 is that turkey tail is actually considered an ally when combating cancer. This is related to the immune system support, but there are also some specific benefits and research behind how turkey tail has been used in conjunction with chemo and other treatments to help in combating cancer. Next, number 3, we have fighting infections. This is not as well known as the immune and cancer support for turkey tail, but it is well worth delving into the ability for turkey tail mushrooms to fight against infection. And finally, number 4, we are going to be discussing digestive support. 80% of serotonin is actually produced in your gut. And so if we think of serotonin as a major hormone or neurotransmitter as it comes to your happiness, when it comes to digestive support and turkey tail mushrooms, this is where it can actually assist you in you feeling better, feeling good about yourself. So those are the 4 main benefits that we are going to be discussing in this presentation: immune system support, an ally in combating cancer, fighting infections, and digestive support. So let's get into it. First up, as a benefit to supplementing with turkey tail mushrooms, we have the immune system support. Turkey tail benefits start with working as an immune system booster. They contain B-glucans, a type of polysaccharide, so that when you eat them, these B-glucans provide receptors in the small intestine area that get the immune boosting power in full force. So turkey tail mushrooms act as an immunomodulator that boosts immune function, and thus this ability to support the health of both an underactive and an overactive immune system makes it very unique. Now we're going to get into the second health benefit as it comes to supplementing with turkey tail mushrooms as per this presentation. and that is that turkey tail mushrooms are an ally when combating cancer. There was a small study in 2012 that looked at 9 patients with breast cancer, orally administering turkey tail after chemotherapy and radiotherapy. The results found that up to 9 grams of turkey tail per day increased lymphocyte numbers, which is a type of white blood cell that plays a role in the immune system, as well as the activity of natural killer cells, NK cells, which are important for controlling diseases, infections, and tumors. And so, in a more layperson way to say what happened in this study, this is how the number 1 benefit and this benefit are related, in the sense that lymphocyte numbers, which are white blood cells specific to immune system function, so they're the white blood cells that are responsible for killing off diseases, infections, and tumors. What turkey tail mushrooms do is empower those cells so that they can do their job properly. And so as this comes to when you're thinking about chemotherapy or any type of treatment where your body is undergoing a lot of stress as it's trying to fight off the cancers, this ensures it so that your own natural good cells, the cells that are able to fight off the cancers, are empowered to do so. But that's not all. We also have something called PSK, which is the active or the best known active compound found in turkey tail mushroom, has been studied in patients with several types of cancer, and it has safely been used in Japan with few reported side effects. And studies show that PSK help to repair the immune cell damage that's caused by chemotherapy and help to strengthen the immune system. And so that, as I said, related to the immune system boost that turkey tail mushrooms do. It's about supporting the systems that already exist in your body so that they're able to help fight off the cancers, as well as the very stressful treatment that chemotherapy is. And in Japan, PSK, which is the known active compound, has been synthesized and approved for use as a cancer treatment in Japan. And so now we're going to get into the third health benefit to supplementing with turkey tail mushrooms, which is the ability for turkey tail mushrooms to help your human body fight infection. Turkey tail can actually help to heal infections such as the oral strain of human papillomavirus, also known as HPV. According to a study of 61 patients with gum disease testing positive for oral HPV, 88% of the 41 patients who received both turkey tail and reishi mushrooms showed positive results after only 2 months of treatment. This is also an example of where there's a synergistic benefit between 2 medicinal mushrooms, such as reishi and turkey tail. And also fun to note that both of these mushrooms are usually in a tea format. Turkey tail has antibacterial and antioxidant properties. Therefore, an extract of the turkey tail mushroom may be helpful. This extract, called PSP, has been studied in vitro, noting it as an antiviral agent that may prevent the replication of the HIV virus. This extract, called PSP, has been studied in vitro, noting it as an antiviral agent that may prevent the replication of the HIV virus. So this is quite promising from a perspective of offering natural treatments towards infections. And last but definitely not least, we're going to discuss the final health benefit, number 4, of turkey tail mushrooms, which is digestive support. This turkey tail mushroom contains perfect prebiotics that assist the microbiome in your gut. What this means is that it can help the growth of good bacteria in the body, including Acidophilus, and Bifidobacterium, This means that it can help with the growth of good bacteria in the body, including Acidophilus and Bifidobacterium, which is even more beneficial for anyone suffering from leaky gut syndrome. And so turkey tail mushrooms can be considered as something that could benefit you if you suffer from leaky gut syndrome, as well as any kind of ailment where the microbiome, or if there's a bit of imbalance in the gut itself, just to help balance that out. And with the gut feeling balanced, there are a whole other things in terms of equilibrium in your body's other processes that will also fall into place. So that is quite exciting as it comes to turkey tail mushrooms. And so now that I've laid out all of the great benefits as it comes to supplementing with turkey tail mushrooms, how can I start? How would you start benefiting from turkey tail mushroom? How would you go about doing this? Turkey tail is a star ingredient, of course, in our Formula One Soma supplements. Now, if collecting or working with raw turkey tail, it is best to create a tea from it, as the texture of turkey tail itself is pretty chewy in texture, and so just eating it like that is probably not a fun experience. Otherwise, there are a numerous amount of extracts and mushroom medley supplements to explore. There are also things to note in terms of extracts and ratios, because when we even looked at some of the research in terms of 9 grams of turkey tail mushrooms per day, if you were getting an extract that was a ratio of 9:1, where it's hot water extracted down, of course, a much more potent substance. That's all things to consider when it comes to supplementing and ensuring that you are getting the effective dosage and just keeping track of all of that for yourself personally. You also want to look into specific mushroom supplements and to ensure that you are getting mostly the mushroom itself and less of any type of substrate that it may be growing in. And so, my friends, that takes us to the end of this installment of the Sacred Soma Supplement Seminar, this series, the episode all about the health benefits of turkey tail mushrooms. And so for any more magic, if you have any questions, you can always contact us via email at kevinrachelz@protonmail.com, or you can check us out on our website. I'm going to be dropping a link to all of the information that we have as it comes to supplementation and it being a daily offering to the temple that is your body. So all of that information, all of that good stuff, we're putting together a lot more content as it comes to that, as well as we have a live seminar presentation as it comes to supplementation for your Earth avatar coming up on May 21st. That's going to be both virtually and live in person, or in real life, IRL. So I'm going to have a link to that particular event in the description notes as well. And so I hope you found this presentation super informative. I hope you learned something, and I will see all of you in the next video.